let's just go through. We've now got this structure in us, and we've got pain at the core, which is our black hole. We've got fear of terror of the pain. I'll put boundaries around it, don't go near it. So when little rabbits like me come along and peel back the scab, you won't like me very much, but that's what, you can feel some of the emotion in you that today, that's because we've been breaching that. Around that we have the need for control, because I'm scared. And then if someone breaches the control, you have frustration, then you have anger. So if someone gets too close, don't you do that, anger. Right? And we don't even know sometimes that we're so violently angry about things that we shouldn't be violently angry about because it's going near the core of our loss. Right? So as you get older, if you can find out those parts where you're angry and going off, celebrate. Go towards them, because you can find things that you can't find. It's very hard. It's very hard as you get older to find those deep areas that you haven't dealt with. And you find that by looking at emotional reactions. Chase them, don't run from them. Go towards them, don't go away. So again, at the centre you've got your deep pain. And around that we've got the terror, the fear of it and the terror of it, and then therefore we need to control. Don't you come near my pain, stay away. How dare you, just back off. And if that doesn't work, I get frustrated and angry. But of course, none of you have probably ever experienced this in your own emotions. And it's only in your partner. Only your partner does it. All right? Now, so then we look at the false self just quickly. Another model that is useful in looking at our false selves may be the Enneagram. Over the years I've come to see the Enneagram as a model that defines our attempts to be and be accepted. It highlights what our will focuses on, perhaps to maintain acceptability. However, our acceptability has already been given to us. And thus I see the Enneagram as a model of our false selves. Now, it's a very useful tool. It works on defining will and what you're wanting to do. But you don't just look at the Enneagram, because a lot of the human personality models are defining what you're trying to be, right? Which is our false self. Welcome to the human race. At the bottom of me, I'm a child of the Father, Son and Spirit. Now, let's come back and work our way through again. And because it hurt so much on the first time, we'll do this better. We've got it a bit faster, and you might be able to stay with it, right? When Mum and Dad love me, I feel connected. I feel loved, safe and secure, and I can go out and become a person. That's all good. When things aren't going so much, I don't feel connected, I feel alone. And instead of loved, I feel scared and hurt. And instead of being a person, I'm not much of a person, I'm not much value. I'm not, starting. And it gets darker. Grey becomes black, so I'm alone, solidly, I'm scared and hurt. I'm not a person, I have no value, I'm nothing. Now, if you can sit with that pain, and if you can sit in this point here, you can pray for yourself. Put your arms around that part of yourself now on the inside, and hold little Bruce, hold, little Philip, hold little Kaz, just hold your part and begin to pray. And pray for yourself, because you can. What's the first truth? Jesus Christ is in you and you never put him there. That's the first truth. What's the second truth? He brings you the love that he and Dad have. That's the truth. What's the third truth? The Spirit will take what he has and share it with you. Now you know the process. So you say, Holy Spirit, I just pray for this part of me, that in my aloneness and my scaredness and my hurtness where I feel I'm not, I pray for this part of me, that the love that you have, love that Jesus has with Dad, you'll take that and share this with little Bruce or little whoever you are. Pray that for yourself. Hold yourself. Pray that and let that flow. So we go on, why is this happening to me? Because in my magical thinking, whatever I make things happen, so I failed to make them lovely, and that's because I'm a failure. Why am I a failure? Because I'm bad. I'm not, and I'm bad. Ouch. Well, that little boy, that little girl needs holding. They need to know the love of Dad. All right? They need to know the love of Dad deeply inside them. I can't cope with that pain for long, so I then begin the process of recreation. I have fear of that pain. And I'm not going to put up with that pain. I'm not going to cope with that bruise. I'm going to be. I reframe myself. I will not be separated. I will not. I'll build 4 empires. You won't stop me. I will not be bad. I will not be unsafe. Can you see how this pain can spill over and drive your addictions? You can see pain can be spilling over, driving your addictions, and you've got to get comfort. Yeah, not me. I'm talking about the rest of you. Ouch. And then I need to be, so I will have value. I will perform, and I will have esteem. I'll make a name for myself. I'll make it work. So I'm bad is not viable long term, so I need to be. But the I am bad is a lie. Because Dad's always loved me. Dad wanted me before the start of the creation. Father, Word and Spirit want me, and they want to hold me. The only beloved Son in the bosom of the Father, Jesus in the cuddles of Dad, is now on the inside of me and you, cuddling you, holding you, cuddling you on the inside. And we will have value, not because of ourselves, but we do have value because Jesus has penetrated the bottom of our mess. And I've got my lovely I will be, my false self, and I've got my lovely I am not, but in the middle of this comes Yeshua Messiah, and he is at the bottom. Go Jesus. Now, if Jesus hadn't done that to us, right, imagine how much more pain would be running in our race. Right? And so when he goes to the cross, as we're about to beat the crap out of him, scourge him, whip him, I'm going to do this, Dad, so that the love with which you love me might be in them. This is not airy, fairy, pretty, happy love, butterflies, unicorns, silver sprinkles. This is love into the core of the depths of the horribleness of the aloneness of human darkness, of the darkness that doesn't know love in humanity. Go, Jesus. So he has in the Spirit gone there, and what we've laid out is what we experience And now we've laid that, you realise, hang on, I do experience that, but in me, underneath me, is Jesus. So the first truth is, he's in you. You never put him there. Second truth is, he's sharing his love from Dad in you. Third thing is, Holy Spirit, please share this with the depths of me. More, please. Now, if Jesus hadn't done this, A, we'd be screwed. But he's just an urban legend. He's come to save us from some sin thing. Save us from an angry dad who doesn't exist. So, and then we just recap this. He's gone to the bottom of our black hole. He'll never leave nor forsake it. They do not do abandonment. That's one of Kruger's great lines. Dad doesn't know how to do abandonment. They don't do it. They don't leave nor forsake. They're always there. So that's really nice. And then we can start looking at our behaviours to our black hole. Now that's all for today. We just had a little recap. Tomorrow we'll be looking at the amygdala in the brain, which is driving most of this for us, and we'll talk about it, and it's a foundation for dissociation. And then we'll slide into undoing people who want to play with Zoe in the wrong way. Okay? Blessings, guys. Thank you.